What's up everybody, Jaxxsin here, and as you know in No Man's Sky there are only 3 ways to get new ships. 2 of them are kind of shitty. One is you kind of have to be the primary aggressor and shoot down a ship in a planet's orbit and go to the crash site and recover it and repair it. The other being you can sometimes just come across crash ships organically without being the primary aggressor, but these usually take for a really long time to salvage and repair and fix up. And so the third way, which is the way I've been doing it so far and I've had a lot of success, is you just come and you can buy a ship off of merchants. Now remember that these change depending on what race is more dominant in the solar system of the aliens. Right now I'm only familiar with 2. I'm familiar with the Gek, and I can't remember the other ones, but they're kind of like a robotic race. Either way, you can come to them and you can make an offer on their ship, and this is one way to buy it, but I don't really want this one. It's not that big of an upgrade to mine. But in order to do this, it's pretty pricey. As you can see, he wants 5 million for that. I want a 40 plus. I've seen them in here. And in order to do that, I've been mining. Now, this is a task that is going to be arduous, but it's going to be worth it if you do it like in a fast, efficient way. And that's kind of what I want to show you. I used this method to get this ship. I was farming gold in that instance. In this instance, I was lucky enough to find a planet with Emeril on it, which actually sells for more than gold. So that's the first thing, is you're definitely going to want to find a planet that has either gold or emerald. In my experience, that is the best way, especially if you're having to jump to a spaceport to sell. I got one up here called Pokemon 2 named in honor of my friends Cass and Trev. I love you guys. Anyway, so in preparation, you're going to want to have as many slots as you can full. Like, if you're not absolutely certain it's important, just sell it. Get rid of it. Make sure you got fuel, obviously. I mean, if it's something that's unique enough, you've only seen a little bit of it, or only one of them, clearly save it. Always have some titanium, because doing this, you're going to get jumped by space pirates a lot, as they're going to scan you and figure out that you've got tons of really good stuff in your, in your stuff. In your hole, my bad. In your cargo bay, my bad. Okay, sorry. So Emeril is very, very easy to find on planets kind of like this, where they're kind of, this one's great. I love this planet. This one's like the one, I've been here for a while, but this is a great planet. This is like, as you can see, I feel like it's been blasted, and oh my gosh, this was unprepared and impromptu, but I'm doing it. I'm sorry. But then I'm gonna go find yeah, I have to get this. You don't just come across these things and not get them. These are important. Oh, did I already get it? Oh no. Yes, it is a new one. Yes, and that helps us ultimately. Always buy these. Always. It doesn't matter how much they're charging you. Always buy those. That's new inventory slots. That's important. That's kind of the point of this whole thing. Sorry about that impromptu stop, but that's not something I can pass by. Like, I could even pass by an alien ruin. It would be really hard, but I could pass by that. But anyway, for our first node, we will find one. If we can't find one, we can kick out to orbit and come in again. They're everywhere on this planet. I've been having such good success with this planet. Of course, now that I'm trying to record it, there's a problem. Okay. So this is actually a very good one for your starter. So you want to pull up here. Okay, another thing I'm going to suggest right out of the gate is just rig your multi-tool for just straight mining. Like, I don't even have the bolt caster on here, and I don't need it. It does enough damage by, with just the upgrades I've found and the ones that were stock on this thing. So first things first, since we're going to be doing a lot of mining, because it takes some time to get these down, these nodes, especially if you're lucky and you got some big old fat, big old fat nodes. Those are the kinds you want. If you find a planet like that, that's definitely a good spot to just set up shop, farm for a minute. So first things first, we're gonna get the essentials to what we need, all right? Make sure that okay, so of course these guys are gonna come in, kill them. They drop titanium. That is excellent, excellent stuff. You can recharge any of your shields in this game with titanium, and that includes, like, as you see, This is a hot planet, so I have to have 2 of these equipped, and they'll slowly drain. I don't need the iron, but they'll slowly drain. Take the titanium, throw it there, blam, blam. We're just gonna make sure we get stocked up on that, because that's something that we have to have in order to survive on the hostile planet. And we also need lots of carbon. And it sucks because these plants on this planet are so cool. And I hate to take them down. They're so cool. Some of these rock formations too. Look at this one. I call this one, I didn't name it. I forgot to name it, but I didn't realize it had this in there. And I was just like, oh, dude. That's like the devil's palm. Devil's stone palm or something like that. I don't know. It's so freaking wicked. Anyway, first and foremost, don't get sidetracked when you're gathering those essential materials. It's easy to do in this game though, because there's so much going on and there's so many gorgeous things. Okay, so first and foremost, the way that I have found that this is the best is if it's connected to stone, a lot of stone, it's best to just start there and cut up. And just slowly cut it away, like the bigger chunk, separate it, so that way you know what's Emeril and what is not Emeril. This is also good on this hostile planet, because once you get in here a little bit, it'll actually count that you're in cover, and it will stop you from burning for a little bit and save you some fuel, save you some of that stuff. I let my gun overheat. It takes so long sometimes that I forget it even happens. Anyway. So you get that out of there. Come over here, separate this side. And then you just cut it along the bottom. I've been doing so much of this, and it never stops being satisfying. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's something that you think that like you would get really sick of after you've done it as much as I have, because it takes a long time to get a lot of money. Just shoot these guys, man. They're, you know, just mine them down. I take a book out of Isaac, or a page out of Isaac's book from Dead Space. I can't remember if that was his name. I'm pretty sure that was his name. God, it's been years since I've played that. Anyway, yes, I am a miner. I am a space miner. My character is a space miner. I've become very adept at it. But if you can find, like, you can find these big old chunks, man. Oh, they're good, dude. They're so good. Anyway, I won't show you the whole process. I'll just, so that's pretty much that kind. You find that, separate it, and then, you know, you got a contained block. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go in your ship. If it doesn't kick you to orbit by itself, because it likes to do that for some reason, your ship's like, we're done with this planet, right? Like, we're just gonna go straight into orbit. And I don't know why, but for some reason, I feel like when you're out of orbit and then you come back into orbit, it refreshes the planet. And I feel like I'm more prone to find them faster and in more groups if I do this. It actually will change the topography, I'm fairly certain. Yep, there's one right there. Is that one, or is that just some stone? Wow. Okay. That was deceitful. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. And this will take you some time, because as you can see, it's not always guaranteed. These big nodes of Emeril, but you just, you know, you just keep shipping them over. All right, and like, if you want, when you, oh look, there you go. This is a perfect one to show you too. This is another good one, because these are really good. If you can find these, grab these for sure. These ones are stacked. If you can find one like this, these are great because they go all the way down into these hidden caverns, dude. Look how much that is. And again, what I do is I just start down here and I cut all the way in, go in, you know, and just separate it from the wall. Anyway, guys, I hope you found this video helpful. I felt like I should share it because I've gotten really adept at this. I mean, like, it takes a very long time. Like, that right there would probably take me about 4 minutes to cut down. Even with my, like, decked out multi-tool. Like, so, this takes a long time, but I promise you, if you just fill up every empty slot that you can spare, like, literally, that you can spare, you know, and as you go, like, just dump carbon into, you know, like, what you need to, you know, repair or whatever, and just constantly be doing that, you eventually will get to the point where you just have carbon in one slot, and you just have the rest of it completely full. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, you found it helpful, up click. If you found it to be a nuisance, down click. If you didn't give a shit, you probably didn't make it this far. If you want to see, I'm still farming because it's gonna be like 15. Yeah, these stupid things, these are like flies. These are the flies of the universe. Just shoot them down. They're so... Oh no, this one's on the other side of this, so he's probably gonna get out a warning. Oh. It's got like a GTA meter. Shit. Oh, is he like literally in the stone? No, he's like up here in this corner like an idiot. Die. But yeah, that's GTA. If you just leave them alone, sometimes they'll actually glitch into the damn stone and you can't hit them. And then they'll just more and more and more. But yeah, I've been doing this a lot, and I'm the one I want. I think I have 12 million right now. The one I want is upwards of 25. So I've still got a lot of this to do. And I've been doing it for so long that I felt like, you know, it might be helpful just to throw a little video together. And yeah, I'm out of here. Sorry, I trailed that. I just had to kill those guys. They're flies. They piss me off. They come up on you when you're minding your own business. And I was like going out of my way not to kill them because I had heard this game was like Dark Souls like. So I didn't know if I was going to piss off some, you know, unknown alien faction and have to like face consequences later for it. So I was like so careful because I'm like really careful in games like this where there may be, you know, ultimate consequences to my decision at the final stage of the game. I try to be very, you know, and I mean, just because I want, you know, I don't want to piss off the wrong race and get F'd and A at the end of the game, man. But they just come up on you and they get right in your face and they start scanning you, and it's just, ugh. I just mine them down and just stupid thing. Bye. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get back to it. Take care. Talk to y'all later. Bye.